that a president who wanted to solve the crisis at the border would be doing it, and I think this president wants the chaos to continue as a campaign issue.
Yes.
I heard that it's in Honduras. We don't even have an ambassador. We need to help those people so that they'll stay in their country of origin with their families and their customs. That's the preference. But we're not helping them.
Well said. This president is akin to an arsonist who wants credit for putting out the fire. So the chaos that you see at the border was not brought to us by asylum seekers from the Northern Triangle of Central America. It was imposed by the President of the United States of America. Putting kids in cages, deporting their mothers back to the very country from which they fled, keeping these families separated, which visits a torture on that child that I can only imagine for my kids. This is something uniquely of his doing. And furthermore, to your point, he has now promised to cut off all aid to Honduras, Guatemala, and El Salvador, which only totaled $500 million, which, to put it in perspective, he wants to spend $30 billion to build a 2,000-mile, 30-foot-high wall to separate us from the country of Mexico, which will keep out precisely zero of the misery that we're seeing right now. No wall is going to stop a family who's so desperate that they're going to go on that 2,000-mile journey. So how do we meet that challenge? In my administration, we will double the investment that we're making in Central America. We will focus that on violence reduction, because I agree with you. No family wants to leave their home country, their home community, their home language, unless they have to do that. I want to make sure that they don't have to do that. I want to bring the expertise and innovation of farmers here in Iowa to Guatemala, where they're seeing historic droughts and historic low yields on what they're planting and growing. Iowa led the Green Revolution. We have the best farmers on the face of the planet in this state. Let's make sure that we bring some of that know-how to bear in those countries in Central America. And then for those families who do arrive on our border, let's treat them with compassion. Let's not detain them. Let's not separate them. Let's not cage their kids. In fact, in our administration, we will make sure that no family is criminally prosecuted for coming to this country and doing what any human being would do under the same circumstances. A family case management program to ensure that they follow our laws, but that we treat them humanely. We're the wealthiest and most powerful country on the face of the planet. We can certainly meet this challenge and do so in a way that's going to make us proud and the generations that follow us proud. Thanks for